Hey guys, it is NCSman001 here, welcoming you back to the Destroy All Humans walkthrough, Destroy Humans 2 walkthrough. Last time we finished the last two Earth odd jobs and headed off to Solaris, including killing Shamalama. Good to see him go. No one liked him anyway. Actually, I'm sure some people liked him, but we didn't. Anyway, let's go. So now we're on Solaris. I question the logic of how they'd actually be able to build this place, even with the Bliss help. So anyway, pick up the Fury... Oh god, that's actually... Would you pick up the Furitech cell, please? What the heck? It's like got a force field around it. I can't pick it up. Thank you. Okay, these guys are the cosmonaut soldiers. Okay, apparently they think you can fire a bazooka on the moon. I'm not sure where that logic comes from, considering a gun can't fire on the moon, or in outer space for them. Well, I don't know about outer space, but I know a gun can't fire on the moon.
Ooh, big tough infidels with mighty implements with which to work the very rock of this tiny world. I'm so best.
So I thought they said that the landing zones were just on Earth because of like the Martian War or something. Whatever. I guess they also could have landed on the moon as like a separate base or something. Whatever, no problems with that. I plan more on getting the landing zones is more important at the beginning than going after everything else. Okay, there is one Furitech cell in here, I believe, that we cannot yet get to. Maybe not. I thought there was one in there that we couldn't get to yet. So you actually, yeah, there is. Okay, that one we cannot access yet. Or, no, that's not it. That's... Can we access that? No, we cannot. That one is inaccessible to us until a slightly later mission. So we're going to have to hold off on that for now. Anyway, so let's continue the Collectathon. This is going to be a very boring Collectathon, considering it's every single item. Collectathons are not fun in the first place. Although we'll have so many Furitech cells to spin, it's going to be great. I'm going to go shopping at the Poxmarts. And we have all 10 alien artifacts to collect. Fantastic. Now actually the last landing zone is inaccessible until we beat the final boss in the final mission of the game, and so is that last odd job. So there's a few things we won't be able to collect until later, but for the most part, we're going to get the Collectathon done in a couple videos, hopefully. That's true, actually. No one can hear you scream in space. Nothing makes... You don't hear anything, and you can't hear anything in space, so Star Wars is wrong. Be firing, be missing. Whatever. It's a Collectathon. It's the 5th freaking Collectathon of the game. I'm getting sick of them. I'm getting bored. I'll be just really glad once this one's over with. I believe there might be one up here. I'm not sure. I believe this is actually a tennis court. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there is one up here. Okay, so... let's see if we can get in up here. We should be able to. Yep, we can. Tennis court! Yay! Now, how exactly do they plan on playing tennis if there's no airlock? Technically they need an airlock and they don't, so do they play in their spacesuits or something? I don't know. I'm sick of questioning logic in video games because it just never makes sense. No matter how much you question it, it just never makes any sense. As we learned from the Mudboat section at the very end of Super Mario Sunshine, Nintendo logic might be the most off of any game logic.
These sprouting pods are a blight of my creation. They are...
Let's destroy the sprouting pods.
in my eyes. Destroy them.
Oh yeah, large infection cloud. Let's destroy that.
Landing zone activated.
Very good. Okay, let's collect this one over here. I wish I could speed this up and play music, but as you guys know, I don't really know how to do that stuff. I know pretty much nothing about like editing and stuff. Lizard guy might be able to do it, but honestly, it's just not worth it. I mean, I don't really care about that too much. That one is actually very well hidden. That was like the last one I found the first time I went through it because it's hidden like right on top of that phone. That's just really mean placement. And honestly, okay, hold on a minute. You can't talk or hear each other in space. Yet, apparently, they can talk on the phone. Yeah, I don't get that at all. Whatever. Once again, I'm questioning logic, and I'm never gonna win when I question video game logic. You're never gonna win. I ought to just accept it and move on. As I said before, this entire level is an example of video game logic. Then again, it is an alternate timeline, sort of like Fallout 3, I believe it was. We've only collected one of the artifacts. Can't remember what this one wants.
Metabolism. Sluggish. Can't.
Slow metabolism. Okay, what do I have to shoot him with? Probably the anal probe. Okay, let's try the disintegrator. Okay, let's try the ion detonator.
I feel tanned, rested, and ready.
I managed to hurt myself more than I hurt him or hit him. I'm gonna go on and spend some of these Furitech cells, I guess. About 7 minutes in, we're doing okay. So far we've got... Oh man, we've actually collected 15 of the Furitech cells, so only a certain amount of those to go. And 3 more landing zones and about maybe 24 more Furitech cells that we can actually collect now. Zapmatic, fully upgraded, jetpack, death ray, disintegrator, anal, anti-gravity, don't care about. Let's just go on and make that effective against the Bliss, just because. And that. And that. Since I'm bored, I can purchase whatever I want. Yeah, whatever. I purchased everything that's actually helpful, so... Okay, good enough. Purchased everything that's actually helpful, so... Now Furitech cells are just for buying stuff for completion purposes. Okay, you're going to want to be careful when you head over here, though. Because we're getting very close to the Bliss main base. Which, as you might expect, is infected with Bliss. And infected humans. Plenty of them. A lot of them, for that matter. There are just a ton of enemies over here. And those annoying little saucer shooting down type drones. I'm pretty sure it can still hit you while you're cloaked. So we got that to worry about. Yep, tons of Bliss. I don't know if you guys have actually seen me take down a Bliss warrior on my own yet, because I haven't really had to. Don't really fly over those gaps, especially because like you can get shot into them and it's instant death, like landing in water. Oh god, we got like 3 of them after us. That's just great. Okay, let's head down. Yep, see, it'll hurt you. Go faster, Crypto! Speaking of which, cryptosporidium is actually a disease, which I thought was kind of weird.
It was harsh. My secret inner fluids of still frozen solid. Melt the obstruction with my superheated plasma.
I've kind of got my own problems to deal with first, so... Alright, you know what? You're going to protect me. Since I don't want you attacking me, you're going to protect me. Typically, like, you want to use maybe the disintegrator to shoot down their shields, and then the Zap-O-Matic. I can't remember if that's the exact order you want to do it in. It's one of the two. There we go. Now, let's see if I can PK him off the cliff. No, I can't. Oh, oops. Yeah, I forgot.
My secret inner fluids of still frozen solid. Melt the obstruction with my superheated plasma. Ah, the benevolent warmth of a loving God. Accept this landing beacon in magnanimous thanks.
Yay! And I killed an infected human. Yay! This is so boring. It's another freaking Collectathon. That's all it is. This game has 5 of them, and they get really, really boring. I mean, The collectathons in this game really aren't that difficult. They're just so boring. That's why I never do a 100% walkthrough of Super Mario Sunshine, because that game is like half collectathon, half actually playing. Is there actually a fear text still up there? Nope. Okay, in there, that is the Bliss base. We cannot get into there until the 5th of the 6 missions, so don't even try. There's no point in trying. You can't. So let's go on and fly over here. Luckily, those things don't lock onto us while we're in the air. We'd be screwed. Whoa, lots of enemies. Okay, now the majority of the Feartech cells and artifacts are going to be congregated around... Why can I not talk today? Around the main KGB base. In space, no one can be shooting a gun! Oh crap, no, wrong button. Crap, I'm actually in trouble here. So you're going to want to take the body of one of these guys, and technically you could just go in here and do this in a later mission, because you actually have to come in here within one of the first couple missions. But I just kind of want to get it done now, so I don't have anything else to worry about during that mission. Now some of them are actually on top of the dome. I'm going to grab that one up there first. There are a bunch that are actually like on top of the dome and stuff. So we're going to have to go after those afterward. There's the Arc Voodoo landing zone in this area. Grab it. Yeah. Okay, let's grab this one. That's a good thing, though. The majority of them are in this area. So it looks like there is at least one item on top. Yep, it's up there. That's on top of the glass. We cannot get to that. Just a quick fact, you cannot actually destroy these buildings. Or you can actually... I think the buildings in here can be blown up in one of the missions or something, but the other stuff, like, you cannot actually destroy the domes or break through the domes. And I've tried, trust me. As you can see, these guys aren't much worse than a normal KGB agent. Just a couple blasts will kill them. They aren't really a big deal. Someone is shooting fireworks. I really don't know why. It's not a special occasion, really. I don't know why they're shooting fireworks. This one might be up on top. No, it's not. Okay, very nice. I'm going to ignore that remark. I hate those, how there's like 4 phones in here. Okay, is that it? Yeah, that is the entire base on the inside. So we found everything we can on the inside. We are up to 25 of the 40 Feartech cells. We got 2 more landing zones and about 14 more Feartech cells and 6 more artifacts to find at this time. Okay, let's start collecting the stuff just outside the base. They have a lot of little random buildings scattered around here. I guess they're all for something. Someone like have an artillery gun or something inside. No, it has a panel of some kind. Okay, let's go! Whoa! Did you guys just see that? I had like a speed boost. That was cool. Okay, let's let's hide up here for a moment so we don't die. Thank you. That was actually really cool. I got like a random just like speed boost of some kind. That was actually really freaking cool. Still take damage, unlike in Path of Furon. Oh, you're kidding me! I left that one out. God, that's in a hard-to-reach place, too. I mean, how are you supposed to realize that was inside? Fine, I'll take someone's body and go back inside. I believe there's actually one door that you can go into without being a KGB guy. Or cosmonaut, excuse me. I believe there is one door that you can do that with. Now, I don't know why Crypto can't just punch in the code. And you have to be a KGB agent to do so. That's actually pretty well hidden. Maybe I should stay in here for a moment and make sure I don't miss another one like that. And they hurt you pretty badly, too. You know what? I'm gonna kill these guys just because I can. Or maybe this guy gets to live. Okay, there's not another dome out there. I can leave now. At least I hope there's not. I'm probably wrong, and I'll probably have to go back in. Oh man, there's a pure tech cell back there. I need to grab that as soon as I get this landing zone. I guess once I get the landing zone and get that artifact and that pure tech cell back there, that'll probably be enough for this video.
If I'd intended humans to dwell on this barren satellite, I would have given them rocks for lungs. Did I? How come not? They just follow my will, which is always so unmistakably unambiguous. Therefore, slow them down.
I think he wants us to kill these guys, if I remember correctly.
Nothing pleases a god like a lovely blood sacrifice. Not smiting, my son. Landing zone activated.
Okay, so with that, let's head over here. We have an artifact and a Furetech cell to grab over here. %94 complete, only 3 more artifacts. Okay, we'll grab 2 Furetech cells before we cut off the video. Then it'll probably be 3, and then 4, and then 5, and so on. Yay! Maybe get it done. Nah, I'm kidding. This will be the last 2. Armor-piercing rounds. I'm using an alien shield. What do you expect to do with armor-piercing rounds? Okay, that's about 18 minutes, so... What was that? It sounded like my TV was about to cut off on me. It would suck. Oh man, there's a landing zone back at the mining site I forgot to activate. So, 9 more Furetech cells, 3 more artifacts, and 1 more landing zone to activate. Now we cannot get the... Yes, we have to get 1 more landing zone, 8 more Furetech cells, and 3 more artifacts in the next video. So that's what we'll be doing next time. See you guys then.